Financial modeling can be used in many situations. Today, it is a tool that facilitates the decision-making of managers, bankers, investors, CFOs, CEOs, founders, and company owners. As we said earlier, it allows us to build a virtual simulation of a business and observe how it will react to the development of various parameters. It is a rather generic concept because tens of different types of models can be built with a specific purpose. Some models are built around credit analysis. Others can be built around equity investments, acquisitions, LBOs, mergers, or project finance transactions. Each is different in terms of structure and analysis, as it is tailored around the specific circumstances that require a business decision. Let's summarize the main goals of these types of models. Credit analysis is centered on a borrower's ability to repay financing in the future. A credit analysis model will focus on cash flow generation and debt service coverage ratios. In addition, financiers will be interested in the guarantees they will be provided by the borrower firm. They will consider the quality of its assets and will try to determine their standalone value in case of default. Equity investments leverage on several valuation techniques. The main goal of these models is to obtain the actual value of a company and allow investors to compare this value and its current market price. Valuation models usually focus on revenue growth, cash flow generation, scenario building, discounting cash flows, enterprise, and equity value. Merger models are similar to equity investment models, with one important difference. They analyze synergies and value the combination of the two companies that are about to be merged. If the combination of the two companies is worth more than their standalone values, then a merger makes sense. LBO modeling is more specific than typical valuation models. Leveraged buyouts are a type of M&A deal in which the acquirer of a firm uses a high portion of debt to finance the deal. The collateral for the debt being used are the target's cash flows. Lenders will provide their funds because the target has a solid underlying business, which is expected to generate a stable stream of cash flow. Hence, they are likely to be repaid in full. LBO modeling revolves around cash flow modeling, entry and exit multiples, equity, and debt IRR. The next type of modeling we will describe here are project finance models. Their goal is to build a detailed scheme of all expected cash inflows and outflows that a project is expected to generate. We talk about a project because, typically, project finance deals are centered on a new company that is a special purpose vehicle and is being created for the project. The project is likely to be a big infrastructure, energy, or public venture that needs financing. Lenders play a very important role in project finance. Hence, financial models are very detailed and provide a great level of information for all expected developments. Lenders and equity sponsors are interested in developing cash flows, interest rate coverage, dividend distributions, asset guarantees, and so on. Finally, we would like to highlight one aspect. Financial models are not used only for huge companies and large infrastructure projects. A startup founder can increase his chances of receiving financing significantly if he presents a detailed business plan to his investors. That's a financial model too. He can prove he has a grasp of financial figures by showing a detailed model that follows a clear logic and shows great promise. So, yes, financial models are used in several real-world situations. However, the skills you will gain in this course are the ones you will need to build all of these models. That's awesome, right?